Hello, 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 hello. Mana dee dee dee. Mana dee 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 dee. Mana dee 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 dee. Na 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 na. Oh, we're on. We're everywhere. We are everywhere. So let's just see if Leanne's on with us. Can she also hear us everywhere? Can you hear us? Can you hear me? If you're out there in YouTube or on YouTube or Facebook, give us a thumbs up. Tell us you can hear me, you can see me, and that life is good in Totally Tiffany Live Land. That will be awesome. All right, everybody. It's birthday week. So if you've been joining me all week, you already know that. But I do have some really big news. Yesterday, we got a whole new shipment of Fab Files in. So, and they are on buy one, get one half off, but we didn't have stock of everything. But now we have all of them with the exception of one of the album storage cases. So if you have been waiting to pick up those Fab Files, I'm going to talk about them today, just briefly. But we got a bunch of them back in stock. So welcome to Totally Tiffany 19th birthday week. Today is Thursday. And I did have one question that popped up I was supposed to answer on Tuesday, and I may have touched on it and gotten sidetracked. Shocking. I know, right? That I would get sidetracked while I'm talking about something. So first thing I want to let you know, if you're watching, thanks for joining me on your lunch break. Today, for those of you, it is about lunchtime, right? Thanks for joining me today. If you are watching, we are giving away 3 prizes today, and that is a Fab File bundle. So the way you get entered to win a prize is by commenting in the feed. So say hello, tell us your favorite TT product, where you're from, how long you've been following, whatever you want to say, get your name in the feed. And that way Susie and Leanne can get those names into a hat and pull out. Because this week, today, we have 3 winners. So you don't want to miss out on that. So you could score yourself a set of Fab Files and everybody can use them. There's no shortage of uses for those. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Leanne says she sees us and she hears us. So, Susie, do you want to tell me who's on with us today? Give me a few names so I can say hi to.
They're just going so fast. So let me have people. See, we got Gail Adams, Cindy Madlis from New Jersey.
Hi, Gail and Cindy. Thanks for joining me today.
We got Janet Jenkins Wilson from Michigan.
Janet's in Michigan. I hope it's warm there. All right, girls.
Oh my gosh. Another Pam Brinks is from Michigan.
Pam from Michigan too. Well, you guys are maybe in somewhere warm. I don't know. Maybe it's not cold there right now, right? It's March, so it could be.
It's weird.
It's all right. So let's jump in and I'm going to answer that question I didn't answer very clearly on Tuesday, which was about the new clip and store system, which is this. Can you even see that, Suze? Is it in this camera?
Partly.
Okay. So the clip and store system, which is this product here, and it's brand new, and you got a secret link to it because you're part of the Totally Tiffany Tuesday tribe. It's not available it's not visible on the website without the secret link, but maybe we could get a secret link up. So if somebody's watching, maybe Barb or Terry, and you have a link to the clip and store and you could post it, that'll be amazing. So this is the lowest tote, which most of you own at least one of, and some of you own multiples of. Now, I did not fill the clip and store pods in there because I wanted to tip it down so you could see the entire collection of clip and store pods, with the exception of the base tray, which you don't need in this situation anyway, fit perfectly into your lowest tote. So if you're looking for a way to fill your lowest tote with little, to be able to divide and sort of conquer everything that's in there, whether it's tools or paper or pens and markers, all of those types of things, the clip and store collection is going to fit perfectly right into your lowest tote. So that was a question that I got to sort of minimally on Tuesday, but I did want to show it all loaded in there, and it's pretty simple. Everything just fits in there perfectly. So if clip and store is something that you're thinking of investing in, and you think maybe I have the divider up here, so you can kind of, it gives kind of a better view of what's in there, but it's perfect in the lowest tote. Okay, so let's talk about Fab Files and tab divider pockets. most of you know, we make tab divider pockets in a variety of sizes, and they fit, for the most part, all the 6x6 tab divider pockets fit in all the 6x6 products that we make. With the Fab Files, you are going to find that the Fab Files themselves are buy one, get one half off, and then there are tab divider pockets included on that page, so you can add them. The big things to know about the Fab Files is that most of them, all of them, come with an option of tab divider pockets. The 4x6 and the 5x7 have another configuration that is what's called file folders. So this is the 5x7 file folder, is designed to obviously hold 5x7 photos, and it gives you this little insert sheet right here that you can write on about what the pictures are of, or how, you know, what date, any kind of journaling notes. This little piece of paper slides in and out of the pocket. I have this particular one loaded with embossing folders, the 5x7, and then the border piece for those as well. This is the matching stamps that go with those embossing folders. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. So you can use the file folders. Now you can, with the file folders, you're going to get 6 file folders. And the regular question I get about Fab Files, this one and the 4x6, which also has an option for file folders instead of tab divider pockets, is, can I get more file folders? And the answer is no. The reason we don't sell additional file folders is because 6 is all that will fit. That's it. You can't get any more in there. So there's no reason to have extra ones to sell, right? The way that they are shaped, I don't know if you can kind of see that in the thing, but they almost make like, you can actually write on the ends of them if you wanted to and stand your box on the end. I think this one, let me see. This one is actually got a label at the end. So if your box was standing this way, you could literally read every one of those file folders like a little library. So that is why there are not additional file folders available. So let's just talk about the variety of different things. So 4x6 and 5x7, obviously designed to help you organize photos for an album or for a project, right? That was kind of the base design for them. And they work great for that. But like everything, they evolve into holding so many other things. So the 4x6 and the 5x7, you saw this already, stamps and embossing folders. This one I have 4x6 card blanks and envelopes arranged by color, right? So a great way to store those small cards and card blanks. This is also a great place to store cards that you've completed. So if you have a collection of birthday cards or congratulations or bon voyage or anything like that, depending on this card, the size of card that you like to create in. What are you laughing at, Susan?
Or cards you bought at the store.
Right. Susie's not crafty, so she keeps her cards that she purchased at the store. Again, same organization system. She's got a little stash of thank you cards, of birthday cards, and they're all just really neat and organized on the shelf in the office, labeled at the end. So whether her husband needs a card to give to someone or she's pulling out a card, she's got them right there organized. So it doesn't have to be just craft supplies. So 5x7 and 4x6 are going to come with the option of the folders or the tab divider pockets. Those are the only 2 sizes that have the folders. Okay, so this is another 5x7. And what do I have stored in here? A lot of you have seen this. This is my Gemini Mini. You can see it through the back, and my plates for it, right? So one of the things about small tools like this is they have all the little accessory pieces. In this case, the Gemini Mini has the plates, but you might have a small kit. Maybe it's a resin pour kit or something like that that you purchased on HSN. You've got the little bottles and jars of the color, the glitter, the gloves, the stir sticks, the little cups. Keeping all those things together means that you're going to find all of them and you're going to be able to use them. So when you're thinking about Fab Files, what you might need in your room, what things do you want to pull together? Those small craft kits, like a lot of you purchase on HSN, may fit perfectly into one of your Fab File storage boxes. And then again, you know, one of the great things about this is things that are not flat, right? So it's easy to store flat things together, right? They all slide together really nice and neatly. But when you're talking about storing things like tools, they're all different sizes and shapes. So getting them into some sort of container where you can just slide them off and on the shelf makes it really easy to store those things. And if it's easy, What do we say? If it's easy, you'll do it, you'll use it. And if it's not, you won't. So both Leanne and Susie are watching the feed today. So if you have questions about Fab Files, please feel free to pop in. I know Susie's got a question right now. What do you got, Suze?
Okay, well, got one that we've answered, but maybe everybody doesn't know about the clip and store in other colors.
Oh, yes. The clip and store right now is only coming in black.
So
sorry.
And then Carrie Smith Harden is asking you if you've tried the clip and store in the top of the craft cart.
Have I tried the clip and store in the top of the craft cart? I have not. It would definitely sit in the paper. Oh, I have some really big news, people who have taken the time out of their day to join me today. There are 163 paper carts with the tops in the US warehouse, and we are going to add them to the website, so they will be available. And I'm going to make sure we get a post out on social. I'm going to write it down right now. Maybe if I have a pen, I think, oh, I got a lot of them right here. Look, that's them. Okay, so if you have been waiting, sorry, I got to write. If you have been waiting for the paper carts to be available with the top, now the top isn't separate. This is a bundle that includes the top piece. We have a limited number of those, and Gary is asking Michelle to put them up on the website. We just talked about it today, and we're in the US and she's in the UK, so probably be tomorrow. But I will ask for a special link to put out to you guys on social. Maybe I'll try to pop in. We're doing some sort of live tomorrow. I'll try to have it ready to go for the live tomorrow too. So you guys have first crack at it. So if you have been waiting, your patience is rewarded if you're waiting for that paper cart. Now, why do I love the paper cart? The paper cart, of course, holds paper. It's really sturdy, but this one has the top that clips on, and that little top, I use two ways. One, it holds a scrap rack. So I can literally have 10 paper storage boxes and a scrap rack on that small cart. If you put the aprons on the side, it gives you storage for your paper trimmer. So that's one way that I like to use it. And the other way I love to use it is for my Cricut. So if you are looking for a way to put your Cricut on a cart and have the paper or the vinyl and all the tools that you need with your Cricut, that paper cart is a great solution. And I'm sure there are some of you who are using it already both ways. Feel free to chime in the feed and let people know what you think about it and how you like it. But there will be a limited number of them and a limited number of the aprons. I think the aprons are only available in purple and turquoise, and those will be coming online tomorrow.
Dana Hill's asking, can you show one to us?
Can I show you a paper cart? I might be able to. Well, I don't have the studio set up, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I will definitely post some pictures of it both ways. I'm trying to think if there's some way I could get those pictures to Susie. She could throw them in the feed right now, but I will get some pictures up. So check Facebook. And
when you post it on social media, you can include a picture.
Yeah, we'll include a bunch of pictures. There's tons of ways to, like everything, there's tons of ways to use it, but it works with our paper handler, paper storage boxes. It works with the vinyl roll organizer. So if you are really in need of something for a Cricut, I attached a hang and hold set to it as well. Now, the top, big caveat here, the top just snaps on with these little clips, right? So it pulls off and on really easy. So when you put your Cricut on there, that weights the top down. It's going to stay down. But you got to remember, if you're going to clip something on like the hang and hold, the top, if you don't have weight on the top, the hang and hold is going to going to tip the tabletop. So keep that in mind as we've talked about that with hang and hold before. Make sure whatever you're clipping it to is actually going to work well for that. So, but I will definitely get some pictures up in social. I'll try to do it even today, maybe this evening.
And
big news.
somebody else is asking, where'd it go? What about the craft carts? Are they ever coming back?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll put it in the. I don't know, for those of you who subscribe to Creative Scrapbooker magazine. Oh, I happen to have one right here. Look at that, convenient. So Creative Scrapbooker magazine is a wonderful magazine with great ideas, lots of tips, tricks, and technique. It's printed on beautiful paper. I love this magazine. I will admit right now that I do have some bias because I write for this magazine every quarter. And oddly, this quarter's issue is an article about using craft cards that are not mine. These are the craft cards that you can buy at Joann's, Hobby Lobby, online. So I have sort of lined out on there the different cards and the different ways to use them. And some of them work with Totally Tiffany products in them. Some of them, like the one that's made by We Are, I like theirs because they have a ton of different accessories available. I love our cart, but we don't make it all the time, right? So the one advantage our cart has over all the other ones is that the drawers, the baskets, the shelves, if you will, pull out like a drawer. So it's easier to get to things that way. But these are some great carts that are really functional. And if you subscribe to Creative Scrapbooker, there's an article in there about all the different things that you can, in fact, do with the cart and how to organize them for different crafts and different types of things. So I know that's not a good answer because I wish I had our carts available for you, but there are some other good solutions out there as well.
Okay, got another question.
Question.
Beth Murray. Will you ever make magnetic sheets larger than 8 by 5.5? Some of Stephanie's cards don't fit on those.
That is an easy, especially because we make larger pockets. I know we are coming out with a slimline. And there is a 9x4 magnet that fits in the slimline pockets, but I will ask about getting larger magnetic sheets, like 8.5 by 11-ish. That'll fit in those pockets as well. We'll see what we can do. There's a lot of different, like you do multiple die sets on those as well. So I will see what I can do. I think it's a good idea.
Okay. Anita Gaffney is asking.
Hi, Anita.
Will completed scrapbook pages and their protectors fit in a Fab File or a paper taker?
In their protective. So here is a 12 by 12 Fab File. So I would say when you say in the protective sleeves, you have got in that protective sleeve, you have got that 1/2-inch edge with the hole on it if you use 3-ring or whatever. So if you put your finished pages in here, this will hold up to, so this is 13 inches. So you've got 13 inches of depth. So most likely, yes. And the reason I'm not committing there is because there are a variety of different pages that have different attachments, strap hinge, post, 3-ring. And they're all just a little bit different sizes. But if you measure one of the brand that you're using, you've got 13 inches of space this way, and that gives you a whole inch. So I would say most likely, yes. Across this way, you've only got like 12, probably 12.5 interior. So they may go either direction. I just don't know. Without being brand specific, I'm not 100% sure. Will it, but it should. How about that?
All right, Suzanne America is asking, are these Fab Files good for envelopes, or is there something better to use?
Are they good for envelopes? So I'm assuming you're asking me about envelopes for card making. So let me just go over here. We'll pull off a stack of cards and envelopes. I think, yes. So this would be the 5x7. I don't know what the actual, but card and envelope. And I'm going to say that, well, let's pull this 5x7. You've got plenty of room in the 5x7 for both cards and envelopes in that size. And you could even go a little bit bigger. So if you got something slightly bigger, that's going to fit in there fine. The 6x6 and the 8x8 are going to work great if you like to work in that square card format. those are going to fit in the 6x6 or the 8x8, again, depending on how big those cards and envelopes are. But I would say in general, and even the 4x6, that's what I have in here: cards, card blanks, and envelopes in the smallest size, or the most common. I mean, they come in all different sizes, but the standard size, those are going to fit in the 4x6. So depending on what format you like to work in, or if you work in a variety of formats, then you're going to find that those boxes fit for all.
She also
pretty
wants
general.
to know if the top for the cart is sold separately for those who already have the paper cart.
It has been sold separately in the past. We do not have any in stock right now that I know of. I'll ask Gary. If there are any available in the warehouse, we will make sure that those get listed on the website as well. So if you check on the Metal Made page of the website, but again, I'm going to try and put up some posts. And if we have the top only, it will be there, and I'll try to get it out on social. I'll try to talk about it again tomorrow as well. What else have you got, Suze?
I've got, let's see. I have a few 12 by 12 border dies. Is there a storage box for these items?
When you say border dies, I'm assuming that they're long and skinny. And so those are probably, they would definitely fit in the 12 by 12 Fab File and probably the 12 by 12 paper taker. And then
Somebody else suggested the Brandy Buddy Bag.
Oh, they would definitely fit in the Brandy Buddy Bag as well. So Brandy, she's a fine girl. So Brandy is our tall, thin girl, and I don't have a 12 by 12 border in here, but I do have a 12-inch long border embossing folder, and it fits perfectly in Brandy as well. So depending on how many you have and how wide they are, Brandy's probably the best choice for that as well.
Okay, got another location. I believe I'm part of the group since I get the Facebook notices when you are live, but I don't receive the emails with the secret links. What do I need to do?
To get the emails, you just need to go to the website and sign up for the email list. And then you should get an autoresponder that says, confirm your email, or we've gotten your updates. So if you're already on the list, it'll send you something that says, we've got your update. If you don't receive anything like that, look in your junk mail. And then if it doesn't show up anywhere, then email customer service at totally-tiffany.com, and Leanne will help you get it squared away. Usually it's because it's in your junk mail. That's the first thing. Or at one point you were on the email list and then you unsubscribed, and you just need to, in order to prevent people from just adding you back on, there are part of the program doesn't allow you to join back in without someone helping you, like Leanne or customer service, so that we're not spamming people who have unsubscribed, essentially, if that makes sense to you. So if you don't see it, autoresponder in your email or in your junk mail, email customer service at totally-tiffany.com, and Leanne will help you get squared away. Okay, are we ready? Can I go?
Well, one quick one.
Okay.
Do you name all your bags after your friends?
The buddy bags are mostly named after people in the Totally Tiffany community. So I think of them as friends, even though some of them I've never even met in the real world. But when you look at the names of the buddy bags, and then you're on, especially the Get Organized Challenge or the Get Organized with Totally Tiffany Facebook page, people ask questions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's 30,000 members of that group, and we couldn't answer all of those questions ourselves. So people like Barb Carlson, Terry Wiegand, all those names, you're going to see most of them in the Get Organized Challenge page on a regular basis, out there helping other people, providing links and that type of thing. A few of them are named after people who have worked with me: Karen, Leanne, who's our customer service girl, that Leanne bag. So people who have contributed to the Totally Tiffany product line and support of the business and that type of thing are there. And then, of course, there is also Irene, who's named after my sister. And we do have a couple new buddy bags in the works. And so it's always fun to reveal, and I will do it during the Tuesday Live, the new bag, who it's named after, and we'll kind of share the joy of that. So there are a couple of new buddy bags in the works, so keep your eyes out for those. We'll see who those are named after. One of them is coming really soon, like April. It'll be here in April. So
Liz Coach wants to see a PD bag.
A PD bag.
Okay, and then big question from Cindy Sutherland. Question, I see the Cindy bag in the online catalog, but not in the website. Is it new?
Is that Cindy Sutherland?
Yes.
Cindy, oh my gosh, that is your bag, Cindy. That is named after you. And I didn't realize it was in the catalog. It's normally we do this big release thing, but since you already saw it, you probably already know that you are the one on the Cindy bag. So congratulations, Cindy Sutherland, because that is the new bag. I was saying it's going to be in April. It was supposed to be here. It was supposed to be released this week. And you know how the shipping world is right now. So Cindy Sutherland, I wish I could call you and say congratulations. I probably will. When it actually comes in, you could expect a call from me during Tuesday Live. But yes, that is your bag. It is named after you. And you're such a scout on the catalog. I didn't know that. So I'm excited and disappointed at the same time, but you are going to love it. And y'all are going to have to stay tuned for that. But everyone is going to love that bag. So if you haven't perused the catalog, you haven't made your shopping list on the catalog and looked with your eagle eye like Cindy did, there's a new bag on there.
That's really named after me?
Yay, it is Cindy Sutherland. It is your bag. So you will obviously get a sample or two of that when they arrive. And I guess I can talk about it. It's in the catalog. You're going to see it anyway. So we were going to release it this week. Like I said, it has not arrived. If by some fluke chance it gets here this week into the warehouse and onto the website, it will release on Saturday during the Craft House show. So another reason to watch Craft House. The Cindy bag, I don't have one handy right in front of me, but it is in fact the lowest with the lid. Woo woo. It's got a couple of modifications to it. Really upped our game with that. You're going to love it. It's an awesome tote bag. And yes, and congratulations, Cindy. Maybe I'll show it tomorrow since it's in the catalog already, but maybe I'll show it tomorrow and then you guys can get a peek at it before it actually hits the website, which could be as early as tomorrow, but I'm thinking it's more like mid-April before it actually arrives. So congratulations, Cindy Sutherland. All right. Okay, moving on. Cindy, you're such an eagle eye. Okay. 6x6, of course, is great for 6x6 cardstock. And the pockets are great, or 6x6 paper pads. Pockets are great for holding the scraps that match that paper pad. So the big question always about paper pads and things like Fab Files is how many paper pads can I get in there? And it totally depends on how thick the paper pads are. So if you have a paper pad that's got 25 sheets of paper versus 50 sheets of paper, that's going to make a difference on how many you can get in your box. The boxes themselves, or the larger ones, are in fact 3.5 inches, 3.25 inches on the interior. So you're going to get that much 3.25 inches of paper and pockets in there. But again, it's going to vary quite a bit. So with the Fab Files, the deal today is buy one, get one half off. It says BOGO HF, I guess, half price, HP. So any of them that you order, you're going to be able to buy one, get one half price. So it's a great time to go through that, go through the catalog, visit the blog and download the Fab File. Right now, the first entry on the blog is that product grid entry. So you can click on those product grids that are there and download them, print them, put them in your organization binder, save them on your desktop, whatever you need to do. But then you'll have access to the actual dimensions, ideas for what they'll hold all that. And then you can take advantage of the specials this week. So remember, if you have, last call, get your name up in the feed if you want to be in the prize drawing. We're choosing 3 winners. Each of the 3 winners is going to get a little Fab File bundle for prize today in Totally Tiffany birthday week. It is a double points week for Totally Tiffany brand products on the Totally Tiffany sites as well as on the Crafters Companion site. So as long as you're in Club Inspire, you're going to get double points for anything you buy that is a Totally Tiffany item on either both websites. So keep that in mind. I need to check and see if Leanne has sent me anything because I've actually been ignoring Leanne's feed here. Let's see.
Leanne.
Poor Leanne. We love Leanne though. Okay, let's see. Sue Rain's also asking about the Cindy tote. Becca Jarrett says, are the birthday prices going to change on the Totally Tiffany Craft House show? No, they should be the same. And that was one of the sort of our goals with the week, was that I said, can we please release everything on Monday so people don't feel like they want to buy something on Monday and then they need to wait till the craft show, or they have to buy multiple times and then pay multiple shipping. So everything that we have on the website, pricing for Craft House will be the same as on that stuff. As far as what I've been told, that's the program. So Tiffany Martinez says, will the Gemini Midi fit in a Fab File? I don't know. I do not have the Midi, but if you can tell me the dimensions of it, it might be too heavy too. Might not be. I don't know. You kind of tell me, like if you tell me the dimensions, I'll ask crafters to send me one also so I can see how that fits, but that's a great question. All right. I think that's it.
One more.
One more question.
I'm somebody asking, I looked for the scrap
Rack
book extension, but could not find it. Is it on the list? Maybe scrap rack extension?
Scrap rack expansion. I'm sure that's what it is. Can you look on the website and see under scrap rack and see if it's there? And also, are you looking on the UK site or the US site? And I'm sorry, that's a point of confusion regularly. So if you are looking on what's on the UK site, what's available to UK customers versus US customers is sometimes a little bit different for warehousing reasons. So Susie's going to take a quick peek at that. So the Fab File sizes you're going to find on special, 4x6 and 5x7 with file folders. And then with tab divider pockets, 4x6, 5x7, 6x6, 8x8, A4, 8.5x11, and 12x12. And one of the 3-ring binder. Oh, whoever asked about the storing your completed pages in the sleeves, if the 12x12 isn't quite long enough to fit your sleeves, then the 3-ring album Fab File, which is also on special, will definitely be long enough to hold your sleeves, because it is designed for the 3-ring album, which is longer than the post-bound or strap hinge album. So you have a little bit more length. Not as much width, but that's probably fine. But you definitely have a little bit more length on that. Any luck, Suze?
I am not finding it, but I don't know if I'm looking the wrong way.
I will look again and see if we can't get a post-up scrap rack expansion base.
Scrap rack base only, starter kit, dust cover, spinders.
So base only, that's probably the expansion base. Just doesn't have any spinders on it. Does that look like something that's on there?
Yeah, let's see where to go.
So I think we have it. Okay, let's talk about winners. Yeah?
Is Leanne going to do them, or do you want me to?
I think Leon's doing them. Okay, let's see. Scrap rack base only. So yes, that will work. So the scrap rack base only is an expansion base.
Stock.
Oh, it's out of stock. I know we have them though. I'll follow up with Gary on that as well and see if we can't get those turned on and get some posts up when they are back in stock, because I know for a fact that we have them. So I will get that squared away for you. Who asked that?
Where did it go?
I'll try to respond. I'll even try to find your
Cheryl Martin.
Cheryl with an S?
CHERYL
Martin.
MARTIN.
Okay, Cheryl Martin. I will try to track that down in the next 24 hours and get back to you. Hopefully I'll talk about it on tomorrow's live, but I will try to tag you specifically or respond to you specifically in that feed, which I can't normally do. Okay, let's have any more questions? Last call for questions. Then we're going to do a little prize giveaway. And then I'm going to let you finish your lunch, go back to work, whatever you need to do. And I will see all of you for tomorrow, which I believe is happy hour, like a 4 o'clock event. Oh. Woo woo! We love that, right? All right, everybody, here we go. Leanne says the base only does come with the Velcro connector, but you need to add spinders, so don't forget about that. And I will try to link those as well, if that's the only option that we've got. Okay, our big winners, 3 of you today. Now remember, if you are a winner, you need to reach out to prizes with an S at the end at crafterscompanion.com and say, I am the big winner of the Fab File bundle today. And if you're not the winner, we send the names to the prize people at Crafters Companion. So it has been brought to my attention that some people claim to be the winners who are not. It's entertaining, but they already know your name. So you can't blame a girl for trying, right? Like, yeah, I'm a winner. We're all winners. We're all here. Okay, here's our actual winners today. Fab File winners are Vicki Ford. Congratulations, Vicki. Donna Anderson Baker. Congratulations, Donna. And Danelle Hoover. Congratulations. I think it's Danelle, Danille, Danille Hoover. So congratulations to all of you. Thanks so much for tuning in today and joining me for a little bit of a lunch break this week during the birthday week. Remember, double points on any Totally Tiffany items that you buy this week. All the Fab Files, with the exception of 1, are back in stock today. So if you've been waiting patiently, thank you for waiting, but you'll be able to find everything you need on the Totally Tiffany website. I will see all of you tomorrow for a happy hour live event, and we're going to talk about maybe Deskmate or something. I don't know. Get your questions ready. We'll see you tomorrow.